Welcome to CBC News Toronto. I'm Anne-Marie Meadowake.
And I'm Dwight Drummond. They've been criticized, investigated, and sued. Now Toronto police are releasing their own report into what happened during the G20 summit.
Our John Lancaster was on the streets for the protests almost a year ago and took a close look at the police report today.
This is the document in question, released moments ago at police headquarters. Essentially, it's a 70-page review written by police detailing what went right and what didn't during that G20 weekend. The report suggests that just hours into the G20, police found themselves, quote, overwhelmed. Officer safety issues and lack of mobility by riot police meant hundreds of patrol officers were actually ordered away from Yonge Street and the financial district as looters ransacked whatever they wanted. The report calls the G20 the largest security detail in Canadian history, but it also notes the federal government gave Toronto just 6 months to get ready for it. In the end, there were over 1,100 people arrested in Toronto, 39 injured protesters and 97 injured police officers. The report acknowledges police riot squads may have been too heavy-handed. In some cases, their displays of force actually agitated crowds and escalated the violence. In one case, riot police are said to have refused orders by field commanders to ease up. By Sunday night at the G20, police had dealt with hundreds of cases of violence, many occurring simultaneously. But the report acknowledges what many protesters have always maintained, that citizens were never warned to clear Queen and Spadina before being so-called kettled or boxed in, arrested, and held in the rain for hours. The report says it was Chief Bill Blair who eventually stepped in and ordered everyone released.
You don't get a choice.
Finally, the report makes no mention of why citizens were seemingly illegally searched in areas far away from G20 events, or why police used plastic bullets on unarmed protesters on Eastern Avenue. There is a silver lining to all this, though. The report acknowledges that this was the first G20 in recent memory where there wasn't a single critical injury to a citizen or police. It's expected tomorrow will comment officially on the review. John Lancaster, CBC News, Toronto.